Blog Talk Radio.
Check out the full episode of this on Mentellect Patreon.
In the name of Amen, the Supreme, the All-Powerful, one and only true Lord, and Amen we trust, as the Mesoamerican community, the only real American, international American community is being gathered in this day and time. Good evening, I'm your host, Intellectual Nuben Menkares, and this is Mesoamerican Radio, and tonight we're going to be discussing the supernatural power of the word America. I want you to sit back for this, because, there is power in the word America, which is, again, if you notice, why everybody who comes here, you ever ask yourself the question, why do people, you got people that move in all places over the world, right? You got people that move into all places in the world, right? And they'll move to these places, and they'll even become citizens of this place. But nowhere will they try to take on the nationality or connect themselves at word. Like I gave the example of, if I just up and decided to move to Germany, I won't become a black German. I won't become a German at all. I'll just be a so-called black man who has citizenship in Germany, who lives in Germany. If I up and decide to move to Italy, I will not become an Italian. I'll just be a so-called, maybe a citizen, if I can become that, of Italy, but I will not be Italian by nationality. Same thing with anything. I could go to Nigeria, parts of Africa. I can move to Nigeria, I could move to New Guinea, I can move to all these places, and I will not be Nigerian, I will not be New Guinean, or whatever they call themselves. I will just be a citizen in that country. So now my question is, why is it that people who come to America get to call themselves American, and they're not American by nationality? Why do they get to call themselves American? Why do white people get to call themselves Americans, and they're not American? None of them are American by nationality. They all came from Europe. Why do Asians get to call themselves American, and they're not even from America, they're from Asia? Why do Mongoloid Indians, who are also Asian, get to call themselves Native Americans, who are people who are not native to this land at all? What is the supernatural power of the word America? What is the supernatural power of the word America? That is connected to Amen. See, that is connected to Amen. And when the Mayans brought the knowledge of, and talked about the word America and what it meant, like I said, that was basically saying this was a place of power. When people talk about when was considered one of the first forms of power, because of its ability to knock things over, destroy things. So when they say this land of great wind, whatever they say, that was meaning that this was a place of power. Where did they call, this is why they call themselves Americans. They call themselves Americans first. Where did the word America come from? From the Mayans, not from Alberico Vespucci, from the Mayans. He got it from our people. And he, like George Washington, they confab their names. They fixed their names and fabricated their names and switched their names around and things like that. That's how they got those names. Where do people believe the word came from? From Amerigo Vespucci, but that said, there's a reason why very little information is given on him. Okay? What are real Americans? We are. Why we taught America has nothing to do with us, because that's the best way to continuously rape a people, by lying to a people, ripping them off, telling them that they are valueless people, and that because that's the way the white man gets to take America for himself. That's all. That's it. For the complete broadcast, you're going to have to go to Mentellect Patreon. Go to Mentellect Patreon for this complete broadcast, because it will not, I guarantee you, it will not be on YouTube. Subscribe to Mentellect Patreon and join the Mesoamerican community.
Rising out the black race to the white race, out the black race to the white race. The stupid public of Mentellect, black race to the white race. If it's hell, then it's hell us. They tried everything just to spell us. Fed us religion, gave us fake gods. Through all of that, we beat the odds. Now we coming together under one flag. Colors red, gold, and blue. Superman, Superwoman, that's me
capabilities that